Once upon a time, there was a friend named Jenny. Jenny loved to go camping with her family, and she thought, wouldn't this be great to go with my friends like Kimberly and Nessa, Lorena and Carolyn? So she thought, let me call them. And she called them all and said, I have an idea, ladies. Why don't we take a trip to Big Bear and go camping? It's beautiful over there. And they said, camping? I've never been camping. Well, let's try it out and see if you like it or not. So let's make a list of the things that you're going to need when you go camping. What do you think? Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. So they sat down and wrote a list of the items that they needed, like tents and backpacks and sleeping bags and food and snacks and a lot of water and maybe some raspberry drinks. So they went to the store and got their items. Once they went home, they were packing and they got all their items ready. And once they all met at Jenny's place, they said, okay, we're going to follow you, Jenny. So Jenny said, okay, this is the plan. We're going to stop by Starbucks, get our coffee or whatever you want, and then we'll drive from there. How about that? Cool beans. We'll do that, Jenny. So they all went to Starbucks, got their drinks. When they were done ordering their drinks, they waited for a few minutes, and then they got their drinks. So they got into the cars, and they all followed Jenny. And so once they got to the mountain of Big Bear, they said, wow, this is beautiful. I love nature, Verena said. It's beautiful. And so the old lady said, yes, it's gorgeous. Look at the fresh air. Do you guys smell that? Yes, we do. Oh, we love it. So once they got to their spot to camp and have their tents ready to be put out, they did their tents by themselves. They helped each other, and then they brought in their sleeping bags, their pillows, their blankets, and they had the flashlights so when it gets dark. And so they put the food on the bench. They had everything set, and they were ready to enjoy and relax, have a good time. So when they were done, they sat by the lake, and they said, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Kimberly said, I love this. And so they said, oh my gosh, I love it. I could be here all the time. Thanks, Jenny, for doing this. It was a good idea. And they said, oh, you're welcome. Maybe we can do it more often. And they say, that's a plan. So when it was getting darker, so they said, okay, guys, let's go to bed, and then we'll wake up early in the morning to go hiking. So they all went to their tents, and they fell asleep so fast. So the next morning, they heard the birds sing. They were going, pew. They were whistling. And then they said, okay, let's go get our toothbrush, our toothpaste, and let's go to the bathroom and brush our teeth and clean our face. So they did all that, and Nessa said, oh, it's just gorgeous. It's beautiful. I love camping. And I said, me too. And so when they all got ready and cleaned up to go hiking, they had their water bottle and some snacks. And they went hiking up the mountain and looked at animals. They saw deer. They saw squirrels. They saw birds and lizards, little lizards. And they were just so happy. And when it was time to go back to their tent, they were exhausted, but they were so hungry too. And so they washed their hands, they put their stuff away, washed their hands, and made their sandwiches. Once they were done making their sandwiches, they sat down and looked at the lake. And they were enjoying their food, drinking their cranberry juice and some chips, and they were just talking about stuff, and they were just, they were in love with the lake. And so they were there for a couple of days. And so that was the end of the story. Thanks. Bye.